We are live and Team Nailed It. So excited to do another training. And this is a fun one that I love to do, about once a month, where we share what's working well. So if you are on our team and you want to hop on and share what's working well, feel free to use the team link that I posted. So we're just going to jump right in because I can't wait to hear from you guys and hear what's working well for you right now. And so that we can, and if you're watching, share in the comments what's working well for you as well. Because it's just fun to learn from others and get ideas from each other. So I thought I would start off. I wanted to share mine, and then I'm going to allow the rest of y'all that joined to share yours. But one thing that is working really well for me is, so this is how I have been able to get hostesses consistently. And that is I do two giveaways in my VIP group every week, always two giveaways. One is on this or that Tuesday, and one is a girls' night in on Friday. And they're, just those fun games that you play that you can find in the graphics group. And then what I do is I will post, I'll say like, hey, Amy, congratulations. You're the winner of our girls' night giveaway game. I check your messages on how to claim your prize. And then I message her and I tell her that she can either, get a free set, or I say you get a free set, or you can get 2 free sets and an accent pack if you host a party with me next month. And I tell them the date because I only do one party with 4 hostesses every month. And I have been able to consistently get hostesses. I've got 3 hostesses for September and 2 for October already. And this has just worked so well for me to consistently and get those hostesses. And I have a new stylist who's like, how do I get hostesses? And I'm like, okay, you need to try this method. I'm like, do 2 giveaway games, kind of spread them out throughout the week. And then when you message your winner, give them the option to host a party. And she did it. And her very first person that she asked said they would host a party. So she was like, oh my gosh, this works. So that is kind of my system. If you think about it, that means I'm asking 2 potential hostesses a week. That's 8 times that I'm asking people personally to host a party. And maybe 1 out of 2 of them will say yes. So that's how I get about 4 hostesses a month. So that's my little system, my sneaky little system in my VIP group on how I get hostesses. And then I have my little battle of the hostess party with all 4 of them. And I just do it once a month. And that has been really effective for me. I've been doing this for a year now. And it's just a really good system for me. So try it out. If you've been having a hard time getting hostesses, definitely try this out. And then try a party method that works for you. The Battle of the Hostesses works really well for me. I have a template that you can try that includes the hostess coaching, which is basically the daily double dares. I've talked about this before. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out that template. But that system just worked really well for me, and it's very simple and easy. So there's mine. Who would like to go next? Marsha, yes, I know you always have good ideas. I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear Marsha's.
I'm trying to decide what's a good idea to share. Okay, so I have 2. I'm going to share one that I did with my VIP group, and one that I've been doing with my team. In my VIP group, I did kind of like what Amanda Yoakum does with the secret nail sale, but I called it a retired vintage set sale. Okay. And all of the sets were from my stash. They were all, retired sets. And I went through and I got nail fees of every single one. So it wasn't just a picture of the package. And I had nail fees and I numbered them. I actually ended up with 100 of them. I numbered them 1 through 100.
Wow.
And I got everybody who was interested in participating I posted in the VIP group. I made an event, put all those people in a group, a message thread. And then I just started posting. I said, I'm going to post one every 30 seconds. And so I posted every 30 seconds, all 100 of them. And I sold every single one.
Wow. You sold 100 nails in this message thread. In
this one message thread. One evening I sold about 80 of them. And then I had one other girl who joined late and she just sent me a message. She said, can I buy anything that's left over? I was like, yes, you can. I sold them.
Wow.
I sold them at retail price. No, buy 3, get 1 free. But I did do no tax and no shipping.
I love that so much. That shows the power of like, that's one of the reasons I always try to buy at least one of every set, because eventually they'll become retired, right?
Right.
And then
eventually somebody's gonna want them.
Exactly. And then people go bonkers over them, and you can do something like this, like a retired sale. And how much time would you say that took you?
It did take me a couple hours to get ready for it because I had to go to the nail fee group and I had to pull all the photos, and then I put them into Canva and I put a number on each picture. I just put a 1, 2, 3. So it was easy for them to claim, I want number 4, I want number 5, you know. So it did take a couple hours to get that ready. But that evening, I just sat there and I would just post, you know, every 20 or 30 seconds, I would just post the next one. So it was really fun.
That's awesome.
Tracy's asking, I charge shipping. I did not. I said no tax, no shipping. It's just something I do for my VIP group, and they know that I don't charge tax and shipping. My CPA has told me, and everybody has to talk to their own tax person, but my CPA has said if I pay for shipping and I want to write it off, then I can't charge shipping, because then it messes up with keeping track. I have to keep track of what I got paid for shipping versus what I paid. So I just pay for all of it. I write it all off. I never charge shipping for my customers, but that's just a perk that I do for my VIPs.
That's a good point.
So,
love that.
Something I did with my team. I've been using Project Broadcast as a texting service.
Yes.
And I set up, we had 10 new members or new stylists join last month. Awesome. And I really wanted to reach out to them on a regular basis, but I also didn't want to step on toes of their enrollers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I set up a drip system for 30 days for the stylist, saying, you know, here's a task each day, just a small, simple task. But then I also sent that same one to their enroller saying, here's what I sent to your stylist today. Check in with her to see how she's doing. So it really put a lot more communication between the two of them, even though I was sending those messages and checking in with them. So, and I had a lot of the new stylists and the enrollers really appreciate that.
That's awesome. Do you feel like that helped your new stylists?
It did. It helped a couple of them hit their jump starts, I think.
Amazing.
Somebody checking in with them on a regular basis.
Yeah. Did you create a drip system for the stylist of the enroller of the new stylist?
I did. I had two different two different drips, one for the stylist, one for the enroller.
Right. So it was all automated. So you didn't have to like sit down and be like, oh, what did I?
Yeah. And I had, you know, we had another stylist join a couple of days ago. And so I just started her on day 1. And so it's all automated now.
Awesome. And that app is called Project Broadcast. And it's a really amazing app for reaching out to your team or your customers. I use it for my customers, kind of like, almost like a 5-star VIP, which was a training I did last week. That's kind of how I use it for my customers. And it's really great. So if you guys haven't, and it's inexpensive. I've looked into a lot of other apps.
They have a new free version.
Yeah.
It has some limited capabilities, but they do have a new free one.
That's so great. Yeah. So try it out, you guys. Both Marsha and I really like it. Thank you, Marcia. Those are
Yeah.
amazing ideas. I love that so much. So yeah, you want to sell 100 nails? Do a retired sale. That sounds awesome. Okay, so who would like to go next? Bexy, do you have anything to share?
I did put it like in the chat, but yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like a very basic thing. What I've been doing is just following up. And I can't like I've gotten a few orders. I've definitely not 100 sets, but that's super awesome. But just what I did is I went back in the VO, and going back 3 months, anyone who had ordered and hadn't ordered since, I just reached out to them and said, hey, our fall collection. I either sent, like, if I've had previous contact with them, I just sent them a text just because I have that relationship going already. But if I haven't had a previous thing, what I did is I sent them, where are they, a card with these are just blank cards that I got off of Amazon, and I'd put twosies and a nail prep pad here, and then just wrote just a little note, just saying thanks for ordering, be sure to go back and check out our new fall collection, and things like that. So
That's awesome.
That's about it.
I love that.
It keeps me in contact with them. So
yeah, so smart. Like, we forget to use that list in the VO, and following up is so important. Fortune's in the follow-up. So I even heard of, Bexy, that reminded me, I heard of someone who did, they reached out to like their stylist who ordered like 2 years ago. And they were like, hey, I'm guessing you're out of stock and you need to stock up. Like, can I help you with an order? Like, can I help you get, and even then mention the fall nails.
I like that, because I have a lot of stylists who they haven't ordered, in a couple of years. And I'm just like, one of these days they're just going to fall off because, with the new compensation plan, like if they don't order anything. When is that? Is that like, it's coming up?
It's till the end of end of September. It's coming up. End of September.
It's like September or October is coming up, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a lot of people fall off. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I actually was talking about your customers, like your customers. Or I might have said stylists. Anyway, yeah. Customers that haven't ordered in like 2 years, to message them and say, hey, I'm guessing you might be out of stock. Like,
oh, for sure.
Check out our new fall sets. And
I don't think I've ever gone 2 years without contacting somebody, though. My customers,
Yeah. So I'm just saying, if you haven't, that's an idea to try. So
yeah.
Thank you, Bexy. That's awesome. Who else? Tracy, would you like to share?
Got to get myself unmuted. I'm actually just jumping back into, I took a hiatus over the summer. I had a lot of stuff going on. So I'm like absorbing all the things right now. I just jumped off of the Tuesday training and came straight here. So I'm just like, my VIPs starting to come back. Girls Night Ins have started again. And that like, I forgot how much Girls Night In actually just like helps boost your algorithm, just so people are seeing your posts again. Yeah. And like your comment about like offering, it's like, I always forget to offer the upgrade to, hey, let's host a party instead of just this one little gift. I always forget. It's like, I should do it every time. And I just never remember.
Yeah. Every time, because.
Right. Yes. I need to put that in my habit. Like, just always offer the party. And if they say no, then they say no, whatever, it's fine. But like, they can't tell me no if I don't ask. So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then another thing that I do, so I kind of have like this whole system is like, once they say yes, then before I create their party link, and I've mentioned this before in a past training, but I'll share it again. is before I create their party link, I ask, hey, do you want to become a stylist and actually earn the commission from these sales? So it's like, first I'm doing the girls' night and the this or that game to get them as a hostess. Once they are a hostess, then I'm trying to see if they want to become a stylist. And oftentimes they say no, but at least I'm planting that seed and getting them thinking. And I've had people join like the next month where they're like, okay, I actually do want to become a stylist, So that's another part of like it's my automated systems. It's really like that. I feel like that's one thing that has really helped me have success is creating these systems where I don't have to think about what to do. I know that this is what I do every time I get a hostess. And that way I'm not forgetting steps and I'm not forgetting to ask them if they want to become a stylist. And it just makes my life easier because, life gets crazy with kids and all the things. And it just makes me not have to think about what to do every time I get a hostess, which is another reason I have templates because they're mainly for me, but then I share them with all of you because I'm like, wait, what do I say? What do I say to the hostess? What do I post to make sure they know all the things about Color Street? So creating systems is so, so helpful, you guys. If you can come up with systems for your business, it's going to be a game changer and it's going to make your life a whole heck of a lot easier.
It's true. And templates make a big difference in the fact that I tend to like just word vomit to people. So if I have a template, I don't end up just like vomiting all the words, overwhelming them. And then I'm like,
right. Ah! Yeah. Totally. Okay. Anyone else want to share? I see a few more of you guys on. I would love to hear from more of you. Ashley or Andrea or Priscilla. It can be the simplest thing that is working well. I'll tell you another tip too. You know how Instagram what's the word? They are rewarding those who do reels, and they're kind of like, that's who they're showing everyone the reels instead of like a picture post. So I was like, fine, I'll just put a picture with music and call it a reel and make it a reel. So if you're like, I don't know how to do reels, you literally can just post a picture of yourself, your nails, your family, and add some music and then talk about it and just say, read caption below. You know what I mean? Like that works too. I did that recently and it worked fabulous. So, Andrea, what about you?
I guess I could say that we always say connect to our customers. And the fall line launched on my birthday. So I really embraced the fact that it was like my 30th birthday, Color Street's giving me a birthday present, fall lines launching. And I really threw that out to my customers like the week leading up to it. Like, it's a birthday party for me. I'm giving gifts every day, a prize if you participate. And then so I gave away a fall, I bought the bundle, obviously. And so I gave away 2 sets of the fall collection for anybody who ordered that day. So it didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to. I'm very new. I think I've got like 30 customers who participated that day, but I got a couple orders off of it and a lot of participation that week. So it was fun though, just because they were all very interactive.
Yeah. And I think that they were so interactive because you were excited, right? And you were having fun with it. And I think we sometimes forget that. Like we sometimes forget to have fun with it. And it's like, just have fun with it. And, you can do some fun, goofy things in your group. If it makes you laugh, it's going to make someone else laugh. And if you're having fun, they're going to have fun. If you're excited, they're going to get excited. So I think we got to remember that about all the things, because we have so many exciting things coming up, like, the lip line, the Halloween launch, the subscription box, like so many exciting things. And we really have to show that excitement to our customers. Well, any last thoughts before I wrap it up? Anyone else want to share before we finish?
Okay, let's see. Can you hear me all right, Kelly?
Yes. Hi, Priscilla.
Hi. So I'm kind of like Tracy, kind of starting over. Long story short, but what I'm doing is tomorrow I have a post that it's going out that's going to tell them to look for when they get to claim their coupon. I'm offering 3 choices, a free set, accent nails, or $5 rebate. So then September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, each of those 4 days, it's going to be like the A to Z, and I'll tag each of my customers. I think I've got A to H, I to, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I divided that up. So each of the 4 days, I have 6 or 7 alphabet ladies to tag. And I'm going to keep reminding them all they have to do is claim their coupon. They don't have to shop that day, but because, Labor Day is coming and that's when they're going to have time and going to be able to do something with it. And I'm even going to tell them, if you can't use your coupon by Labor Day, I'll wait till Labor Day to tell them. If you can't use your coupon today, private message me and we can extend it. That way, maybe they'll feel like, oh, good, I can do something on the 15th, but not on the 5th.
Yeah.
To see if they'll, bounce back to me, because it's been a little while.
I love that idea. So I'm trying to visualize it. So are you going to do a post that's like, hey, that has kind of a picture of maybe like the 3 options, like free nails, free accent pack, or $5 off.
Yes.
And then, or $5 gift card. And then are you going to do that every day, that same picture, and just tag like the people A through F or?
Well, actually I made different pictures for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So that way they'll notice that, oh, that's different than what I saw yesterday. And kept it kind of to the Labor Day, red, white, and blue, but with different, one day's the blue background, one day's a red background, and switched it up a little bit. I know some of the ladies have done the A to Z for the month. So, today's the 1st, everybody with Amy, Annie, Allison, Aurora, and, done it that way, but I don't want to spread it out that far. I want to get it done early. So I'm going to do like 6 or 7 each day for the first 4 days.
Oh,
but yeah, they'll know tomorrow that it starts on September 1st.
Love it, Priscilla. And
thank you.
That's brilliant, because you're also giving them a deadline to order. You're giving them options, I love it. That's a great idea. Thanks for sharing. You'll have to let us know how it goes.
Okay.
But it sounds like it'll be super successful. All right. Well, that was amazing. We're going to end on that. That was a great idea. And thanks everyone for sharing all your brilliant ideas. I love hearing from you guys. And, getting ideas that I can try myself. And so I hope you all learned something, and I want to challenge you guys, those of you that are watching, to try just one. Pick one idea that you heard today from this training and try it in the next 24 hours. Studies show that if you don't do something that you just learned in 24 hours, you're very unlikely to do it ever. So do it in the next 24 hours and see how it goes. All right. Thanks for watching and thanks for sharing, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.